What's going on YouTube? Welcome to episode 4 of the Project Roach series. In the last episode we took apart some of the trim. Well, mostly took apart the front end, but on a separate video that I posted, you guys can see that I took off some of the trim and redid that. That is back here. It's been sitting in overnight with the doors open and no trim, so no ceiling, so everything was just open to the elements. Today we're going to try to change that, so I'm going to basically give these doors the full treatment today. We took off the door panels. I'll show that shortly as well, and we actually flattened them. They had some water damage, and so when the ends had curled up outside of the hardware, and just wetting it again and placing it under a little contraption over here, placing the doormat right here on this rag, putting these tiles and this very heavy granite slab on top of it, just flatten it out and made it straighter than it probably was originally. So I'll be able to show that in a little bit, but right now the focus is to get this door back to its former glory. Clean all this up, make it look good. I want to maybe try to put in some sound deadener in here. That can probably happen. I'll have to vacuum out everything, but the installation will have to be after I put on all the moldings and make it look how it should be. So I've already done this part. I already polished this, but there's a whole surround right here that has to be redone, as well as this top over part that goes onto the roof of the car. I'm also going to be doing the sweet patina sauce on this door. Let's see what else. I've already lubed up just basically everything with some WD-40. Most of the parts and all the junctions of the door are working fine. Don't mind this rusty spot that's going to be there. I might be able to re-grease this to make it easier to pull the window up and down. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to working on that. I'll show you guys. I wonder if I should take the door off or not. It might be easier to work with it off. Actually, I probably will take the door off. It's easy enough. Yeah, okay, that's the plan. And then when the door's all done, then I'll get to polishing all the little polished parts and putting it back together and making it look nice and pretty. All right, here I have it set up to take the door off, so I'm gonna undo these hinges and the bolts. I have the door sitting on top of a yoga mat that's on top of a wood chuck and on top of the toolbox, so the door should be properly supported. So when I take these off, I can simply, I know the door's gonna be heavy, it's all manual, a whole bunch of metal and glass. It's gonna be heavy, but I'm prepared to take it down over there and do everything that I have to do. But all right, I'll get back to you guys when the door is off and placed where I need to clean it. Alright, now the door is off, it's over there. I'll go show it to you guys right now, but here's a look under the hinges. It's a pretty bad rust, but we'll get that fixed up in no time. Oh man, I wonder how I'm gonna get that back there, move that into place. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna clean all this out. Sweet patina all this, really, honestly, before I even put the doors back on. Clean all this up good, make it look nice and tight, along with the door, to get the door back on, so we don't have to worry about any of the door assembly anymore after this. It'll just be literally the body up. But yeah, okay, cool. It's off. I'll do the other door after I finish this one, and that's the plan so far. Here are all the bolts, nice and fresh. All right, here she is, our beautiful door. So just gonna get to washing, really, just getting all the dust, dirt, and grime off of it, and then I'll start cleaning the other side, get all this stuff nice and smooth with a Scotch-Brite, and do basically the same thing we did to the fenders to this one. I also got to clean this glass really good, and yeah, hopefully I'll time-lapse all of that and make it look presentable. All right, you guys, cut to it now. So it's cleaned from the dirt all inside and out. The only issue right now is that this really old adhesive is going to be tough to come off without taking off literally the actual color of the paint and primer and sealer right there under it. So I might have to just go around that for now and pick that up another day. But I still really want to, you know, finish the whole door how it is. So now I'm gonna start the sanding process, or the Scotch-Brite process. So all this hard rust right here is gonna get really scuffed up. Any other rust spots are gonna get scuffed up as well, right here up top. And then I let it dry, and then I apply the patina sauce after I degrease it, of course. I'm definitely gonna scuff up these right here and get all that surface rust smoothened out. All right, you guys, here's the inside of it. Don't mind this handle, it's all crusty. But yeah, I Scotch-Brited almost essentially the entire door. The inside of the window is clean, the outside it still has this like sticker residue on it, but it's coming out good. You can see the shine of it is just absolutely there. It's incredible how, you know, how this can be so rusty and this still have its full, you know, full clear and everything looking on it great. So yeah, I'm letting this sit. I'm gonna be cleaning up where the hinges go on. So I'll be cleaning that so I can put the door back on actually, and then put on the trim and get an actual final look at it. So it's coming out good. I might have to re-grease this. A lot of water got in here. It all drained out thankfully pretty well, and so it's all dry now. But any kind of rust or metal that might have been cleaned off might need some re-lubrication. Yeah, I also put on this plastic piece down here. I got that plastic back on. I think it was just in the door before, it wasn't even attached. Got that put on right. That's the guard for the lock. And yeah, everything is looking good. I'll flip it over and start the other side, and then while I'm giving it its time to apply, I'll be cleaning that. So the next look will be this on the car without the trim, but fully coated in our patina sauce. All right, you guys, here it is on the car, hooked up. You can see the difference in the rust right there, like almost like the fender to the hood, exactly the same. This is just a soap wash on the window. I still need to put the trim and the guides in, and that's gonna make it look so much fresher. And wow, like just the clarity in the window and how much, you know, haze was actually there and really hard to see. It's insane, the difference alone. And yeah, so I also put some sweet patina on this little panel right here. I would do it along the whole thing, but I haven't gotten just there yet. I'm focusing just on the door today. So I'll be putting on the trim around it along with the window run, and we'll see the final product in the very end. But for now, you have these two to compare. Again, and this time I actually didn't clay bar it. I got some quadruple zero steel wool and actually took out a lot of this black just tar, I guess, that just built up dirt over time. Something really fine, really took that right off, and you know, brought out the faded silver. I also used some of the McGuire's polish on the handle and the key lock. But the beautiful brown rust, smooth as ever. All right, here it is with the trim on. I actually almost broke this piece, so there might be a little slit right there that you might be able to notice, but it's all good. Wow, just the difference. The haze is just gone, and this actually looks kind of reflective compared to just you know, metallic dualness. And wow, I'm gonna be putting on this this run channel for the window, and then I'll put on the outer right here, and that'll really clean up the look. So I'll bring it back to that. All right, here it is, y'all. Final product. I'm so tired. This run channel was so hard to put on. It took at least 20 minutes, maybe, just right here in the sun, huffing and puffing. This came on really tightly. I really liked how this came on. And the window, it took a lot of oiling up and making sure everything was smooth, right in place. And yeah, this door is done, at least for the exterior part of it, besides the mirror. And here wise, it cleaned up really good. Can't wait to put the door panel back on. Honestly, it should be in motion. Yeah, so this is at least maybe an eighth of the car done. Now I just got to do, well, the front end, we don't worry about that later. Now we just need to do the rest of the car. The roof and the trunk should be pretty easy. It's just one straight panel. But all the accessories to the window were really made it pop. It really just made it look so much better than it was before. And I can't wait to get the rest of this thing done. Before I end today's video, I'm going to show you guys the other side without the trim, because I already took it off. The other side without any patina sauce, and just get a good look at how it looks right now. Ignore the adhesive, that will be coming off later. compared to this. Yeah, it cleaned up really nicely on the other side. The quadruple zero steel wool really brings out the silver so much. Wow, night and day difference. It's insane. This car is gonna look so good, you guys, when it's finished up and everything is nice and pretty how it should be. Can't wait. All right, well, appreciate you guys for tuning into episode 4. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.